Yo, yo, yo. Happy Halloween. Hope you got more treats and tricks. People are so weird. Get my link here. Copy. And Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing, bro? Happy Halloween to you, man. Hope you have fun with the kids. I had fun with my nephew dressed up as that the scary movie character. It's pretty funny. Got my dog here acting crazy. They got too much, yeah. My nephews are too old for that, but the youngest one's 13, and he took his little cousin, his other little friend, not cousin, but other little friend, trick or treating with their my sister and his her friend. I mean, he said he had fun. My son was the guy from Cobra Kai with the red mohawk. Oh, cool. Hey, Bob, how you doing? Trick or treat. I miss being a kid and going Halloween trick or treating back in the day. I used to tell people that we got like popcorn in a bag. We used to get those Nestle Crunch, little, like it was like a little single Nestle Crunch block. Those were so good. We used to like, this lady used to give us the caramel apples wrapped up in tinfoil as an actual treat. She used to give out those because she didn't believe in giving out candy. So she gave us like something healthy. Yeah, all the Reese's Pieces are the best. I love those. I like Snickers, Reese's Pieces, Milky Way. He gave me some like Skittles and Starburst. I don't eat that stuff. I throw that in the trash, or I'll just give it back to him. He doesn't really eat. Both of my young nephews, they have braces, so they can't really eat all those candies and stuff. But they find a way. They find me too. I love chocolate too, even though it's not the best thing for us. But I got some candy from. He gave me some chocolates and stuff. I said I don't want no candy. I like chocolates. Too much damn chocolates. And then another month and a half, another 2 months from now, it'll be Christmas chocolates and all sorts of stuff. I gotta stay away from all that crap. But hey, you only live once, right? That's the thing. I got some bad news this week. I haven't really, said anything about it on here. But this year I've had a lot of friends of mine pass away. People I used to associate with, people who I know. kind of sad. People that are all like my age or younger. And I know of at least 6 people this year that have passed away. And my my friend's sister, which is also my friend, I know both the sisters. We used to live next to each other. She was like my neighbor. She lived in my neighborhood, but not in my neighbor. She's not actually my neighbor, but she lived in my neighborhood. And she got married, like I would say maybe 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. She got married to a really nice guy. I met him once. She had a baby boy. He's so cute. And the father's been missing for a couple of days, and they finally found him today. And unfortunately, he's gone at 32 years old. I can't imagine that. And the crazy thing is he went to see his parents with his child recently. Just got back, and then boom, he passed away. Like, that's just crazy shit. But he went missing, so something's up with that. I don't know what happened, like, but I don't know the full details. That's sad. And then a friend of mine that I grew up with, she had cancer for a while. She was fighting the cancer for the longest time. And she ended up leaving Bermuda and going to Portugal to live with her family and stuff. But I've known her my whole life. We were very close when we were young. Her dad, my dad, her brother, and I were all good friends. I had to find out through a Facebook post that somebody posted up saying, you know, rest in peace, so and so. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you know, it's just, cancer takes so many lives, it's unbelievable. And she's 45. She's my age. I think she's my age, or she might be a year younger than me, or the same age, but like, you know, a couple months difference. And she just had, I would say a couple years ago, she had a baby girl too. And now that baby girl has to deal with not having a mom. And my friend's husband at 32 years old is gone and left his 2-year-old son. That's why I tell people you're very fortunate if you have your parents still alive, but some people don't even just take that shit for granted, you know? Sad, man. I had 2 friends that I've known. When I used to DJ, they used to come to my parties and stuff. They both died of heart attacks this year. One was 39, one was 41, I think. And they both left their kids behind, 2 kids behind too. Very sad. I've had a lot of people that I know pass away. Sucks. All young people, man. 2 from a heart attack, 1 from cancer, and the other guy that died yesterday, I don't know. The report hasn't really said too much. I guess out of respect for the people. So. But I know the girl very well. She's a really good friend of mine, and so is her sister. And we grew up in the neighborhood together. And I remember she always had a problem finding the right guy, and then she found him, and look, he's fucking gone. And sometimes I know I shouldn't say things like this, but sometimes I feel like that's what happened to me. Like, you know, because I waited so long. I hope it never does, obviously. But like, it runs through my mind because I see other people go through it, you know? And I'm like, fuck, I hope that doesn't happen to me, like, you know? And what makes me, you know, more special than them? But, you know, I'd rather not have anything than to live that pain. Like, you know, I couldn't imagine, like, I finally found a woman, I get married, I have a child with her, and then she passes away from cancer like within 2 years, and I gotta raise my son or daughter by myself, and have to explain that shit as I go on in life. I feel sorry for anybody who's going through that. That's just like the most fucked up scenario you can go through. Yeah, I'm all right. It's just like, it sinks in after a while. Today it definitely sunk in, like, because when my sister said, "Hey, did you hear about your friend's husband?" I'm like, "No," because I don't watch the news. Like, I really don't. And this is why I don't watch the news, because there's any negative things, like, Yeah, I know, Barb, and that's why, like, I still have faith that everything will be fine. And that I'll be fine if that ever happens to me. I'm a person that, I'm very independent. It doesn't bother me. If that were to happen to me, I know I can handle it through the grace of God. So I'll be fine, and I know I'll have a lot of support. Period. But like, I feel for people who have to go through that shit every day. That sucks. But hey, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, like they say. But it's just sad, like that. You go through life, you finally find the person of your dreams, you have a child, and that person dies. It's just crazy. And earlier this year, a friend of mine, his 16-year-old daughter, was on a motorcycle, and the mother was like a couple cars behind. And a car came around the corner, hit the girl, and killed her. And the mother saw the whole thing. She has to live with that for the rest of her life. So you raise a child until they go 16 years old. They get on a motorbike. You're watching them ride, and you're going home, and some idiot comes around the corner and kills them. That happened like in the beginning of this year. And I know the guy. I don't know the girl, but I know the guy and the wife. I know both of them. They went to school, with the same school I did. They're older than me, like maybe 4 years, 5 years. But it's like, yeah, exactly, Mike, man. I know we say those things, but like, it's I wouldn't want that life. I'd rather be single and not have nobody than to live that. If God told me, "Hey, look, your path is you're gonna marry somebody, and then your wife's gonna die and leave you with your kids," I'm like, well, I don't know. You have to get back on me on that. And then again, like Barb just said, it's God's plan. You never know. And who knows, like, your oldest child might take the responsibility of taking care of her brothers and sisters, or his brothers and sisters, and help you, and you end up being perfectly fine, and then everything goes your way, and you'll be fine. Just life goes on. It's just a pain in the ass, man. Yeah, I know, Mike, but after seeing it happen a lot of times lately, it makes me think. Hey, Louise, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I only live with that fear when it actually is presented to me. When it's presented to me, I'm like, oh shit, look at this, like, look, another person I know that has to grow up without a parent, or, another person that, passed away at such a young age. It's sad. Very sad. But tonight I'll put my prayers out there, and if I see her and her child, I'll make sure if I can do anything to help her, I'll ask her. But that's just crazy shit, man. Here today, gone tomorrow, like they say. And I always tell everybody, the only thing that's guaranteed in your lifetime is death. You will die eventually. But some bullshit, man. When kids are involved, it hurts. You know, it really does. But hey, nothing can be like, nothing can be perfect. It's just the way it is. Anyway, so yeah, that's what happened to me this week. 2 people I know passed away. It's pretty sad. It's not good. Yeah, bills and death, but sometimes bills are not a guarantee. Sometimes other people pay your bills, and sometimes you can go and Okay. Welcome, Luis. Yeah, man. Barb, it's crazy. I see these shows where the people are living in the wilderness, and they're like, they have no bills and they just live off the land, like people used to do back in the day and still do to today in certain areas. They don't have bills. They only have one thing guaranteed is death. Yeah, they'll show up eventually. I'm sure they'll get sick and tired of that life and have to. I actually saw it. I can't remember what the show was called now, but I haven't seen it forever. And this guy, he was like living, and then he was like so mad because like he doesn't want to go back to reality and go back to life and get a job and get an apartment. He wants to live in the woods and shit. But it's hard for him to be there, especially during the winter. And I remember watching that show saying, why would you put yourself through that shit? But hey, some people do. Some people just, that's their life. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Everybody wants a different way, a different situation. So hey, it is what it is. All right, I'll give you guys a message if you want. I went and dug up a deck that I haven't used in a while, and it's called the Sacred Traveler Oracle Cards. So I'll give you guys one if you want one. All right, Barb, let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we have here. I gotta read like the piece from the booklet. So, all right, Barb. Your card is Taking Shelter. The answers are within. And it says, retreat, replenish your inner resources, your ideas for the future, renew your energy, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, mend physical objects in your home, organize your possessions, and heal relationships. Protect yourself from less than positive outside forces. Clutter, clear, but at the same time, gather your resources around you. You are prepared for a kind of springtime energy in your life, but take care of the details and create a foundation now before the spurt of energy. Otherwise, it can seem overwhelming. Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetie? How you doing? Happy Halloween. Hope you have fun with the kids. This is telling you take care of your body and your health. Watch your dreams for insights about the future and repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life. So this is saying pretty much in English, stay out of sight and out of mind and take care of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. I do that every day because there's people out there. Halloween. I used to be scared of Halloween. So I didn't like all that crazy ass shit. Crazy looking things and evil looking things. But I know, as I mode, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Volunteer for your job to hand candy out downtown for the trick-or-treaters. It was awesome. Oh, great. That's nice of you. Yeah, I had a good day. I worked all day and got a lot accomplished. And then I spent some time with my nephew. He went trick-or-treating with in the neighborhood and bring me some treats. Yeah, we do Halloween here, yeah. It's very big here. They have Halloween parties and it's the neighbor, the kids go to the neighborhoods. Hey, Speak My Truth, how you doing? Yeah, exactly, Barb. You're welcome. Yeah, we when I was young, we went in our neighborhood. Sometimes my dad will put us in the car and take us to his friend's house in his friend's neighborhood. And man, we used to come back with like a bag full. And I was telling people earlier that, back when I was a kid, we used to like always get like popcorn. There's Nestle Crunch bars, like caramel apples and all sorts of food like cookies and like baked goods and brownies and all sorts of shit. Like people back then, they weren't giving you no damn candy, because everybody was so like worried about cavities and teeth and dentists and all that type of stuff. They would rather give you like baked goods and like those grannies back then. They was like, I'm not gonna give you no candy. I'm gonna give you some popcorn and this and that. I'm like, all right, let's go. We'll give it hey Jessica, how are you, sweetie? So yeah. Okay, Mike, no problem. But yeah, that's what we did back then. We had a lot of popcorn. People used to like emphasize giving. We used to have like popcorn for a week. My mom used to put it in like a bottle, so that way the popcorn wouldn't go there's mason jars. We used to take all the popcorn and put it in a jar so we can have it like popcorn bowls, all sorts of shit, man. We had back then it was way better than it is now. Now it's just like I'm just gonna go buy the cheapest shit I can find and put it in your bag, and I don't care about you, and just give you some random crap that the candies nowadays aren't that great. And back then we used to get like this bubble gum, and like it was red, blue, and like red, blue, and yellow, and it was like wrapped up, and it was like a little pink little bubble gum thingy. It's very nice. We had a lot of stuff back then. All right, Louise, let me see. Yeah, we used to get lots of stuff. I mean, these kids got a lot of things now. They got a lot of crap, but I still feel like back in my day when I was young, it was a lot better. I don't see none of these kids come home with popcorn and like a whole chocolate. Yeah, there you go. Hubba Bubba, that's what it was. Yes, and the candy cigarettes. See, Jessica, you're my age, so you know about that life. I forgot all about the candy cigarettes too. And like used to have those big ass yellow and red pizza. I just saw pizza there and I said pizza. There's red and yellow candies. They were really hard, but they taste really good. I think they were called like sour something or whatever. Don't be sad, sweetheart. It's Halloween. All right, Louise, let me answer your question and see what's going on. Yeah, Zots. Um, uh, Rolos, you know the Rolos one too, like the used to have caramel and the chocolate like Rolos, I think they were called. Man, nobody knows about that life. That was a good days. I don't know. Yeah, the zebra gum, Laffy Taffy. There's a lot of things, a lot of candies, man. I remember all of them, tons of them. Luis, um, did your did your late husband have brown hair or black hair? Yes, back in the good old days. Yeah, the candy cigarettes were good. Yeah, brown hair. Yeah, okay. And was he like kind of strong and heavy set, or at least like his face was like roundish? No. Okay. Okay. Let me give me a second. Hmm. I'm trying to think who this person. I don't know if it's him, but like, it's obviously not him. But it could be somebody that he's around. Cause like I get a guy with a mustache. Like I can just see like barely their face, but they got like brownish black hair, like brown hair or whatever, and they got like a thick mustache. And the person like is kind of in front of your husband. Like this might be somebody that is his might be his father, might be his grandfather, might be somebody that's protecting him. You know. Hey, Becca, what's up, sweetie? But as far as answering that question, has your husband transitioned and at peace? The transition happens as soon as you die. Don't let anybody fool you with that, because I've already proved that, and I know that that's true. As soon as you die, you transition. You know, it's already in the plan. It's already God's plan to know that that person's already gonna go, so they already transition them to where they need to go. You know. All right, Virgo, take care, sweetie. But I feel like his past is still haunting him. His past is still making him feel depressed. If he had an accident or he had some type of fatality, like the way he died, that still bothers him. That still is a part of his life. But he feels, the goodness of being free and being where he is. I just feel like there's he might be mad at a man, or he might just be mad at himself. And that's why I see this other guy here around him. It's like he's happy to be where he is, Luis, but I feel like he's at peace to a certain point, but not really. Could be his cousin, okay? Yeah, he's definitely with another man, and the man is kind of like, strong looking, and he's got a mustache, right? And the thing is, it's like, did your husband pass away from any type of accident or something like that? Like, was it an accident, or like did he actually get killed? Like, you don't have to tell me how he died, but like, I just want to know if he died like that. Cancer. That's weird, see, because I feel like somebody's like, hmm, he died of cancer. This is weird because it doesn't really, like, it makes sense to me, but it's just there's another person getting him, like, in it, like, with him. You know what I mean? Um, the other person is there with him, but it's like, it's not. He's not letting me, like, kind of read your husband. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be, like, I'll put it to you this way. I'll be straight up about this. The thing is, spirit isn't gonna really tell me anything if there's something, if there's like a bad situation between you and them. So if things didn't really end well with you and your husband, or you and this cousin, then there's some type of, like, not, like, they don't want to give me any information, or they feel like they shouldn't be any information, like, given to you because of a situation from the past, or because you hurt him, or he hurt you, or these people hurt you, or there is no, you know, that's the thing. Like, it was good. Speak my truth. It was good. Okay. Hmm. And the only other thing this could be, because I don't get things for nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure this all out. And at the end of the day, to answer your question, he is, yeah, at peace, and he is happy. But he's not happy about a man and his past, and what's happened with a man in his past. I don't feel like it's directed to you. You know what I mean? Because there's not a woman. There's no woman here. And at the end of the day, you're not asking me about you. You're asking me about him. You know. So he's transitioned. That's been done, and he's at peace. Yes, and he feels like he's at peace because he has nothing from his past that is haunting him, or giving him a hard time. Also, if he worked very hard or had a strenuous job, like, he's glad he doesn't have to do that anymore. But I'm still getting that there's a man that still bothers him right now. And this man could be somebody that you're involved with now, or if you don't have a man, then this could be somebody that he doesn't like. Yeah, so you had a strenuous job. Is that what you're saying yes to? 'Cause I feel like his past, he's happy that he doesn't have to go back to his past ever again. Because I feel like his past was like something, you know? Yeah, see, now it's making more sense to me. I have to figure it out. And like, I don't like to, fish or anything for answers, but I have to figure it out. So that's why I don't get things for nothing, like I said, as you can see. So that's the thing. I think he's kind of upset at that. That's the only thing he's telling me, pretty much. Um, I'll tell you what he thinks about this man. He thinks this man's not honest. He thinks that this man has a temper. He thinks that this man is not like uh, a good person. That's what he thinks. So that's what I got, Luis. I'll leave you with that because obviously that's none of my business, and that's how he feels. But he is at peace. You can rest assured that he's at peace. He's fine. He's transitioned. He's at peace. He's fine where he is. He's got his cousin with him because I see another man with him, and the man and him is cool. But he's not happy with a man around you or a man that's, in the situation. He just feels like this man's not right. So I'll let you pick the bones out of that. It's a mystery. I don't want to leave you with a mystery. It's something that did he despise a man when he was alive? Like, was there a man that he always told you, look, I hate this guy, or things like that? And what exactly did you say yes to the second time? Like, when I do mediumship stuff like this, I know this is your first time here, but like when you say yes, to whatever I said, so I know exactly what I'm getting a response to. His job, yeah. So when I said that do you have another partner? Like, do you have another man since he left? Like, that's my next question. Like, that's the only other thing I think it could be. Okay, there's no man at all. So that eliminates all those situations. So he is still, yeah, just you. Yeah, because he doesn't really say anything about you. Like I said, it's just the cousin, I guess, is around him. This guy, like I said, he looks heavy set. He's got a round face, and he's got dark hair, and he's got, that. Oh, that's good. That's good that he got along with everybody, but not everybody would get along with you. I get along with a lot of people too, but not some people don't like people who get along with everybody. You know what I mean? So everybody has an enemy. Everybody has someone that dislikes them, even though they might like everyone. You know, that's the thing. So maybe I don't know if you know, but maybe his cousin a person who he really liked or disliked, or that's the only other thing. But I do get there is a man, like, because I didn't really see your husband, like, and I usually see the spirit. I didn't see him. I see another man besides him, and it's almost like I'm not meant to see this guy, which is weird, but I understand totally because some of them don't want to come forward because of a lot of reasons. I can go through all the reasons, you know. They may not be happy with you, what you're doing in your present life. They might not be happy with their kids and what they're doing. They might not be happy with a husband of their kids. That could be a man that they're not happy with. They could be happy with someone in your life. They might not be happy with someone who's lying to you that you know as a man. I can't. He's not talking to me, so I'm. They don't really say, "Oh, it's Bob." You know what I mean. So that's the thing. It's It could be many men that even if he got along with someone in spirit, he could be not, and he could be like really mad at a male that's around somebody that he knows that's very dishonest and very temperamental and has a temper and just doing bad things. So if that's the case, he's just telling me that I'm just getting that there's a man that's bothering him. But at the end of the day, he is at peace, which is great. And he's glad he doesn't have to go back to his past. That's the main thing. But there is a man that's bothering him. Yeah. So who that man is, I don't know. But it's not a good person. Like I said, that's something that he might not be mad. He might not have been mad at that person when he was alive, but he's mad at that person now. And he's telling me that the person is dishonest and the person is not to be trusted. And the person doesn't do what they're supposed to be doing. Maybe one of your brothers. It could be if you guys have kids, and especially sons, and one of them is not doing something right, then that's who it is. So like I said, you don't have to say your whole life here. That's not what it's about. And at the end of the day, it's that's it. Right. So in spirit, right? That's why I asked you if you were dating, because usually, the husband, when he passes away, he doesn't want to see his wife with another man. And if you were with another man, he would be like, okay, cool. At least Louise, is with a guy that I like and treating her good. So that we got that out of the way. So now it boils down to, a son, or if you have a daughter, the guy that's married to your daughter, the guy that's with your daughter. Like, it has to be a man, because I see a man here, that's not doing something right that he doesn't like. See, that's the thing, Not yet, Jesse. Yeah, exactly. But that's not for me to go into detail with. That's personal matters. Happy Halloween, sweetie. How you doing? I don't like to get into anybody's personal life. It's not a personal reading out here. This is a free chat area. So, I kind of keep all those personal things limited. But at the end of the day, Luis, it's somebody that he's not happy with. Why you eat a TV dinner? Why you eating a damn TV dinner? You should just came over here. I would have cooked for you. All right, Luis. I don't want to sit here and confuse you, but I guess it's something that you have to just you don't have to, but that's who he's upset with. Yeah, exactly. That's why I tell you I'll cook for you. Let me do the cooking, because I don't want you to burn down anything, That's why they got fire alarms in kitchen for people like you, You're better off just eating the TV dinner. And just set a timer so you don't burn it, okay? Make sure you take the plastic off, the plastic parts. All right. So I hope that helped you, Luis. And thanks for being here, and you're welcome. But yeah. See, look, Becca says TV dinners is her thing too. See that? I used to eat TV dinners. Not no more. Those days are over. I make real meals. I had fettuccine Alfredo today. I made it myself. I barbecued the chicken, cut it all up, and boiled the pasta, had the Alfredo sauce. Good to go. I'm a chef, I ain't eating no damn TV dinners or nothing that comes out of a box. You know, I don't really do all that stuff. I like fresh things, you know. Mashed potatoes are kind of cool. The TV dinner that I liked was the turkey, the stuffing, and the mashed potatoes with the gravy and all that stuff. And then like it had like peas. And it had like for dessert, it had that red strawberry looking thing. I could still eat one if I had to, but I'm not about that life. I don't want no TV dinners. No thanks. You just made basil pesto linguine with homemade meatballs. Oh, nice. Sounds good. I'm not really a pesto person, but you know, yeah. Salisbury steak. Hey, there you go. My mom and dad still eat TV dinners till today. I like pesto, but I'm not like that great. Not. I wouldn't like say, okay, yes, I'm gonna have pesto tonight. Not really. Used to decorate cakes and cupcakes and sell them. Oh, nice. I like cakes. I like cupcakes. I'll buy them from them. I love all baked goods. I like all that stuff. If you guys want a oracle message, let me know. I've got my Sacred Travelers deck today. So if you would like a message, I'll give you one. Like for birthdays, weddings, and etc. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's a lot of work. I know a girl who did that stuff here, and she was like she made good money off of that shit. It's a good business to be in, but it's a lot of work. Yeah, sure. All right. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Happy Halloween to you. All right. Yeah, it's definitely good money if you do it right, you know? If it's good, if it tastes good, you'll be all right. Yeah, I got candy for you. Yeah, it's your favorite. It's your favorite candy. I want to say something, but I don't want to. Yeah, well, no, not that. No. Yeah. It melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Okay, Jesse, this is your card. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. And this says, Jesse, stop playing it safe. Get ready for new horizons and change your life. A journey is coming. It might be to a foreign land or a faraway place, or it may be an inner shift that changes your destiny. It's all beneficial. Sometimes you can feel wobbled when we are not in the normal surrounding. However, you are safe and protected. Good fortune is on the horizon. Yes, I know. You ladies' minds are always in the damn gutter. That's why I was trying to be kind of like, you know, conservative. But Jesse brings the best out of me. Oh, nice, Jessica. Cool. I like that. All right. Becca, you're next. Nice, speak my truth. I like that. Yeah, sure. If you deserve it, go for it. All right, Backer, let's see what we got for you. 1, 2. Oh, cool. All right. All right, Backer. Your card is Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering your life. I'm sure he is a sweetie poo. I know what you're doing with him. All right, back up. Blessings in all forms are cascading into your life now. Just as the rainbow has all the colors of the spectrum, so is every part of your life is being blessed now. This is a great time to start a project, initiate a relationship, friendship, or purchase a house, begin a health program, start a new job, change careers, let go of hesitations and concerns. Whatever your dream of your future, whatever you dream of for your future, this is the time to start. You'll succeed. There you go. Key sentence there is let go of hesitations and concerns. Okay. Sure, I'm going down the list here. All right, Jessica, you're next. You liked your card, Jesse? Good. I'm glad. About time you like something I gave you. There you go, Beckham. So you're learning now. Yeah, I can frame it. Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah. Jessica says, give me something I'll like. You too, huh? Oh, boy. I'm going to have to give half to you and half to Jesse then. Damn. I'm getting too old for this shit. All right, Jessica. Answering the call. The time is now. Right now. And it says, you've been called. The sacred journey always starts with a call. You might feel ready, you might feel uncertain and not willing, but when you receive the call, you must respond. If you've been waiting for your life to turn out, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic self and life is happening. If you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, you've been called, and a gateway is opening for communication from spirit and the spirit realm. The energy of courage surrounds you. You may not know it, but what your future brings and you do know what it is. Now is the time to act and go forward. Okay. See what happens when I start talking all that stuff? You may not know what the future brings, but you do know that it is now the time to act and go forward. Okay, there you go. I had to slowly say it because yeah, I'm always, yes, a cat always got, those, cat always gets my tongue, Too many cats in here with a dog, you know what happens. I'm the big dog, so I got a lot of cats in here, Oh, something will. Okay, Laura, you're next. Try not to distract me. All right. Laura, let's see what we got for you. 1. All right. All right, Laura, your card is unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be at this time, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead, then don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward regardless. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay, because you are in an unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by heaps and bounds. There you go, Laura. You are exactly where you need to be in life. You just got to keep on going. That's good. I'm glad. They say I'm psychic on Mondays, so I guess it's working. You know? Oh, definitely. No problem, Laura. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, definitely, Jessica. You know? Definitely distracted, yes. Yeah, I know, Jesse. I already know that, you know. I've witnessed that many times. Yes, of course. You know, I'm here for a reason. You know. You know, big dog. You know, big dog's got to take care of all his little kitties. You know, all my friends. You know. You was a kitty for Halloween. Oh, cool. You can't be a kitty any other day. Yo, man, you took off your makeup? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, yes. Well, that's up to you, Jessica. You know, I know a lot of people in here. I talk crap with everybody. I have a good time, you know. There's no disrespect and thing. You know, we're all grown ups. We all can talk about things like that. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Jesse's always trying to hook me up with somebody, you know. But it's okay, Jesse. Thanks for putting it out there, by the way. But you know, I don't like to be set up by you or anybody else. I'll make my own decisions, okay? All right. It's Halloween after all. I might get tricked instead of getting a treat. Oh, Jesse, what am I gonna do with you? I just got a donation from someone. You can go ahead and ask your question. I did. You guys weren't on this Friday though. Last Friday I was in there, or 2 Fridays ago, but it was too late. You guys come on too late for me. See, you guys came on like almost. It was like 12 something my time. Because right now it's 11 o'clock p.m. So yeah, that's cool. I'll get tricked into a treat. That's cool. I don't mind. You only live once. You know, it's all good. I can handle it. I'm a big boy. But I did come in there and I saw you guys start, and you had the Shrek girl right in the beginning, and I was cracking up. I made a comment about that's gonna be my Halloween costume. Then after that, like the room filled up and everybody was going wild already. It ain't even started yet, but it was going wild. And then I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'll just you know, chill out for a hot minute. And then next thing you know, I was falling asleep. Simran, you donated. Thank you. You say, will Steve come back in your life soon? Yeah, I know. I used to have all that type of stuff on here, but then people got kind of weird and jealous and dumb, and then it didn't last too long. I used to have I used to do a reading on here for single ladies. It was once a month. It was like, will you get some D? And that's what it was called. And I used to go through all 12 zodiac signs and do a collective in the end. And it used to get rowdy in there. And on Instagram, I do every Saturday night. It's called Brother Love episodes, where I do sex card readings for everybody that comes in there. And it gets wild in there too. But I've kind of like stopped doing all that stuff. People get too sex excited. All right. Let's see. Simran, you say, will Steve come back into your life? One day I'm going to catch you guys on a Friday. All right. Simran, you say, is Steve coming back? I don't really see this person coming back anytime soon. I still feel like they fear getting back with you. They look at you as a person who is kind of narrow-minded and not really wanting to do what they want you to do. I feel like this person could have also been the same way towards you. If this person has a child, I think that they're taking care of that child more than worrying about being into a relationship. And if they don't have a child, they're actually dealing with somebody else that's young. But as far as coming back to you, they just think that you have a bad temper, and you might be kind of against what they do. That's why it didn't work out in the first place, or they don't want it to work anymore because of the way they view you and think that you're not going to change, or you're just going to be the same person. And that's why they don't want to. Steve doesn't want to come back, but also he is like fearing the worst. And I also feel like he doesn't want to be loyal to just one person. I feel like he just wants short friendships and relationships. He doesn't want anything long term. I just feel like that's the case. I don't think he's gonna come back into your life. I feel like he's focused on a child that he has, or a daughter or a son, and that person is like maybe going to school, so he's trying to be there for that person. But I do see him around a younger woman, and if he doesn't have kids, then he's moved on with another young woman. It could be both things, depending on his age. But that's what I see, Simran. I don't see Steve coming back into your life. I think he's very peaceful just being on his own, to be honest. Yeah, I need to know exactly when you guys, because I don't think, did you guys come on last Friday? And also, Becca says she takes down those videos, so I never see them. I wanted to see the rerun from last time, but Miss Becca here takes the video down. But I didn't see it last Friday unless you did it super late. So you guys' time is behind me. So when you guys start your live, I'm probably sleeping. That's what it is. Because last Friday I didn't even see you guys. I saw no notification, no nothing. Because I was looking for you guys, but I was like, oh well, I guess they're coming on late. I stayed up late too. I was like, where the heck's these women too? I want to go in there and start talking some shit and have fun. But I never saw you guys. Yeah, see, I knew it. See, but yet you said I do it every Friday. See, I know I'm not going crazy. Right, which was a couple of days ago. Yes, of course it is, Jesse. Yeah, see. But 2 weeks ago, I came in there when you did this. The last one I saw was when you had the Shrek, the girl Shrek thing, and everybody was like laughing like crazy. And I was there. I was like, not last Friday, but the Friday before that, because today is Monday, so it wasn't 3 days ago. It was 10 days ago. And I was in there very briefly, and then after that, that was a wrap. I went straight sleep after that. Cause by the time you guys started, it was like almost 12:30 my time. I was like, I can't be in here. And everybody like had already put in there for their message. So by the time I tried to like type, I was like, I'll be here all damn night. I'd have to sleep here and like sleep on my desk and be watching it like this. Oh, my turn's coming up. All right, cool. I should get VIP treatment when I go in there on Friday. I should be first, you know, because I'm probably like the only guy in there. Actually, it might be like two guys in there. Yeah, you don't know what VIP stands for? Hmm? Yeah, I should be VIP. What up? You know? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. When I was in there, it got a lot of people came in there quick. Mike, you can't go in there, Mike. You're a married man. It's for single men only. Mike is for single men only. Okay, you let you know. You know. I'm glad you do, Barb. I only love her when she's asleep. Yeah, see, Becca had to deal with a lot of idiots today, and she had to you know, block everybody. I haven't blocked nobody in a long time because I keep my stream with the subscribers only, which is the best thing. I don't put it public because I don't want like no, if you're not subscribed to me, then I really don't care. I don't want nobody in here like acting crazy. Cause people come in here like and just say stupid shit, and I don't like that. Yeah, I know. I left it open today because it was Halloween, so I was like, I'll let some people come in for now, but it usually it's on subscribers mode only. But I left it open today because I know it's Halloween. People like might want a message or something or whatever. What if I block someone for disrespecting someone else in here or disrespecting me, calling me names and saying dumb shit to me or something like that? Or somebody will come in here and call me a bigot or call me whatever, call me some crazy names. You know how people are, they're just stupid. I can't remember the last person yeah, everybody's a keyboard warrior until, I already told people, if you saw me in real life, you wouldn't talk to me like that. And if you did, I'd smack you anyway. Impatient. Yeah, that's why I don't really do it. And that's why I don't really like have a lot of like moderators and people and I don't really I don't want to be like and all these thousands and thousands of bullshit subscribers and people aggravating the shit out of me every day. I've been there, done that. When I first came on here 3 years ago, I always had to deal with people coming in here acting crazy. And some people come in here and don't even say hi. They don't even say hi, just straight question and fuck you. That's it. They don't care. Some people don't even say thank you. Yes, it makes sense. No, it makes sense. No, I don't want this. Yes, I don't want that. Some people just don't give a shit. You know? So if you're not going to give a shit, then neither would I. Then you get your own medicine and you probably won't like it. And ask me if I care. I probably don't. And I don't. Like I said, I'll always do free stuff for my friends that have been with me from day one. But I'm not here to entertain the fact that you're gonna keep coming in here and aggravating me. That ain't gonna happen. It was just like the other night I was on Instagram and this person came in there and I was like, they started going on and on and on and on and on, trying to get something for free. And I was like, look, I already told you, I've given you a free reading already. And I give free messages to everyone. So if you want more information, you're going to have to pay me. That's how I get rid of the person. Because once you start talking about money, they leave. And I was like, I ain't giving you shit, My Instagram is Marky Marks Tarot. I go on Instagram probably every other day. But there's some people that have been in here for years, never got a reading from me, and that's fine because they probably don't want one or they don't need one. And I don't have nothing against that. But don't come in here and demand shit from me. That ain't gonna happen. I've paid my dues on here by giving free shit to everybody for years. So I'm not obligated to give free shit to anybody. And I always tell people, put yourself in that person's predicament. Put yourself in that person's shoes. You're going to do shit for free every day? Probably not. You want to answer the same question every day? Same question every damn day? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, I feel I can read most people, but some people some people can't be read. And the hardest. Okay, Barb, take care, sweetie. The thing is with me, I'm a very giving person. I understand some people don't have money. And I understand some people are just trying to get free shit. And I understand a friend from a fake friend. I'm old enough to know the difference, And I don't walk by people and trying to give them a reading. So to answer your question, Mike, no, I don't really do that. That's my dog in the background, by the way. The thing is, the hardest thing to do for me is mediumship stuff. And sometimes, the spirit wants to cooperate. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes they just don't want to say shit in this public area, and sometimes in a private setting, obviously they're going to say whatever they want. Sometimes they don't. Oh, okay. Sometimes, Mike, but not. I don't really take that shit, out of here. I'm not that type of person that does that type of stuff. Uh-uh. Sometimes spirit will say to me, while I'm in a grocery store or something like that. I'll see somebody and spirit will come around and say, hey, look, this and that or whatever. But it's usually a warning or like a step in between me and the person and say, hey, look, you need to go. It happened the other day with my cousin. I haven't seen him in 5 years, and he was telling me his wife cheated on him. And I can feel all the energy all in my chest. Like his negative energy was so bad, it was unreal. And Spirit's telling me, yo, tell him you're going to go do groceries and leave him alone. You need to go now. And, I just left. And I was like, look, I'm going to go do my groceries. I'll check you in a bit. He was talking to my brother on the other side. I was like, fuck this. I need to get out of here. That's what Spirit will do to me. They'll tell me things like that. Or like if I'm shuffling cards for someone in here, Spirit will show up. Or like I'll just get the feeling. Things like that. But sometimes it happens. Sometimes I get it, but not really, not most times. It usually happens when I start picking up my cards and reading people randomly on here. Spirit will show up many times. It's happened to a lot of people. Some people more than often. Sometimes every time a certain people that come in here, their spirit army and their spirit energy like they have with Spirit is so strong that it comes through every single time. There's a few people like that I know where it's constantly there, boom, boom, boom. And some people have nothing. No Spirit shows up because they probably don't give a shit. No, not you, Jesse. The only spirit that's around you is the TV dinner spirit. The food spirit that gives you food. Yeah, some people does like if you don't really care about like spirit and things like that, and you don't really acknowledge anybody that's passed away in your life, then it's not really gonna be a thing. Like, that's the thing. If you're not a person who like works with spirit, or like usually it happens to like readers and things like that, or people who actually are about that life. You got to be open to it. Because some people think it's bullshit. Some people think that, my spirit guide is a caveman from 100 AD, and he has like just underwear on, like a leaf, and he has this big club like you see in the movies. That's my spirit guide. I'm like, yeah, and you're on crack, because that shit don't happen that way, sweetheart. I don't know what fucking movie you're watching, but that shit ain't real. So like some people are delusional like that. Like some people would say, oh yeah, my spirit guide is a Viking, and I've seen him in my dreams after I smoked a big joint, or nah, you're seeing shit. It don't work that way, dumbass. But hey, I'll let you believe what you want. Yeah, see, your spirit animal is an Egypt beauty. See, I knew something was wrong. But you'd be surprised what people say. Like they come up with some crazy ass shit. They come up with some crazy things, and this is my issue with a lot of people. Like they say a lot of things like that, and it kind of makes me laugh. I try not to laugh at them, but I laugh with them. I'll be like, yeah, okay, I actually one of the most memorable things that I've done in mediumship is actually like do like some alien shit and stuff like that. And I thought the chick was actually bullshitting me at first, and then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna act serious and like really like check this stuff out and see if it really is real, And I actually like looked at like it wasn't like an alien looking thing, but it was actually like a dragon, right? And like this, like it was like an animal spirit that this person had, and it was like a dragon, and the dragon looked really weird, looked different, like not shit like you really see on a real like daily basis type of thing. So I'm thinking like alien looking shit, like but it was actually like a dragon type of thing, and it looked kind of weird. And I actually saw it for real. like in the actual, like it was actually a spirit animal, like a spirit dragon. But I never done it again. I only done it that one time because that shit kind of like freaked me out a bit. And that's not really like my forte. That's not really like that's not the type of things I want to see or read for. And I made it perfectly clear to that person that I don't really want to do that type of stuff. That's like beyond my mind and things like that. I don't really want to get into things like that. I mean, I could try and bring it in, and I end up seeing the thing, and she ended up showing me a picture that was almost exactly the same as what I saw. So that was probably the weirdest thing I've ever done. But also, like, just to show you, like, you can see them. But there's a lot of things. The world is so big, so there's so many things that we don't know and we don't see. And there's so many creatures and things and animals, and obviously there's things that put on the earth for something. So it was I actually saw it in spirit, so it was kind of cool. But that's about it. I don't really want to get into that type of life. That's not for me. I rather talk to like spirits and things like that, and people who are actually been on earth. Hey, welcome back. Speak My Truth. You just ate some cookies. Nice. Hope you feel better now. But yeah, I used to believe some of these people on here on YouTube. They used to say all that dumb shit about this and about that, and I used to laugh and be like, "Yep, all right there, buddy. All right there, sweetheart. Whatever you want, whatever you think is out there, you go for it." And I'm not saying that what I know is right and what I know is wrong, but like, once you've been doing it for a long time, like you just like I heard this girl on TikTok say that angels aren't exactly what you think they are. They're not actually like a person with wings. They're actually like this weird looking thing with eyes, and they're like not really like an angel. And I'm like saying to myself, okay there, sweetheart, obviously, and she looked like, and that's the thing, like, you never know what people see. So, I kind of like believe her in a way, because people see different things, like how I saw the dragon that time. And and if I say that to a random person, they probably think I'm crazy. And if you don't really believe in those things, then you're not going to see those things. So she says that, angels aren't really what we think they are. It's an image that's been put in our brain. And I don't know if anybody on here has dreams of people who they can't see. And it happens to me very often. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Happy Halloween. Like sometimes I dream, and a lot of people tell me they have the same dreams where they see the outline of the person, but they don't actually see the person's face. And when you don't see the person's face, it's either like an angel or it's somebody like, that doesn't want to be seen, obviously, because you're in your dream actually, and it's just a thing where you can't just see that person. But many times I see the body of the person and not the actual face of the person. Or the face is there, like the face is there, but you can't see no eyes, no mouth, no nothing. It's just like a blank face, So that's the thing. People see different things. People dream of different things. People bring in different entities and different situations and stuff like that. I don't know. She's here, I think. But that's just it. People see a lot of things. So I don't really knock people for like saying certain things, because you never know. So when people used to say years ago, oh yeah, my spirit guide is a Viking, my spirit guide is, this fucking Egyptian person, whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat. I don't really believe in none of that stuff, because I think that that's all like made up images that we don't even know nothing about. There is no proof of that in my eyes, like because if you're, I'm 45, so obviously that shit happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So I don't think that, it's I don't think it's possible for you to have that because those people are taking care of somebody else from way back then. That's now dead. That's now dead. That's now dead. So it all depends. Like I just don't have that in my mind to believe that that's true, but it can be. It's true for whoever wants it to be true. You know. So whatever floats your boat, whatever you want, it don't matter to me. It is what it is. But some of the things that I hear are kind of extreme. So I'm like, some of the things are too much bullshit. Too much blah blah. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Hopefully, today is Monday. All right. Good to see you guys. Have a good Halloween. I know some of you guys still have some hours in your day. All right, Beckham. Have a good one. See you tomorrow, and don't stress yourself out with all the bullshit. Stay focused on the main thing. Bye, Jessica. Be safe. And don't let shit bother you. Just know that, it is what it is. You can't change stupid. You just can't change stupid. And do what's best for you always. Don't think that you have to cater to everybody because it's not that way. Just do what you got to do to make yourself happy. Everything else will just, Yeah, sweetheart. Like I told you, and like I'll tell you, like it's you have to make changes because when you become overburdened by like all these things, it's happened for a reason. It's telling you you're not doing the right. When you don't feel right, it's because it's not right. I know you want to help and help and help, and you want to like do things for people, but sometimes that's the worst thing you can do because you're helping the wrong people. You're helping ungrateful people. You're helping people who don't really need your help. They just want to take your energy and shit on you. So like, tonight is an example of how you can be. You could do this, You got a question here and there. Give people some free messages, do your thing. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but like, it's so easy. You just do it. Once you have, the people around you that are meant to be in your life, everything works out. So all those freeloaders and people that, stress you out, they're not meant to be in your life. Let them go somewhere else and nag somebody else. You got to continue to do what's best for you. All right, Mike. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Take care. Jessica, Beckham, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.